Hello and good afternoon slash evening slash morning or whatever you're looking for, whatever time of day. Welcome to Epic Boon Productions' sixth session of our live play campaign, Storms over Cerenar. My name is Raw, and I am joining you from the quaint socialist utopia of Denmark, Scandinavia, all the way over in Europe. And with me, I have, as always, our proud gathering of ding dongs. Hello, ding dongs.
Hello, ding
Hello,
dong.
ding dongs.
Yes, I fooled all of you. I only said hello, ding dongs, not say hello, ding dongs. Well, regardless, we are all gathered here today to hopefully see the day saved. As the last time we were here, our heroes are in the jaws of defeat as they have tried to board the slaver ship and defeat the illicit captain of this river barge. And when we last saw them, they had just surrendered as the dread Captain Cathorian were about to suck out the brains of Nongol. Bjorn has let down his mighty axe upon the deck of the ship, but alas, one member of our party is missing, as Theus went into the hold of the ship, and no one has seen him so far. So, I will find some more appropriate music for us here in a second.
Sounds so peaceful.
All right. So we return to this river canyon. On the bloody decks of this slaver barge. What thoughts are going through your mind, Bjorn, as you, for the first time in how long, you've let down your arms? In these stolen seconds where everyone is holding their breath, what is Bjorn thinking?
I don't think the reality has come crashing in his mind yet. But right now, I think the feeling when he turns off his primal rage is like a slight bit of confusion and a lot of regret and maybe a flashback to days of old when he was training with his brothers in the backyard at his home. But it's very devastating to him, and that's the feelings that will come very soon, I think.
Very well. Nongol, you are hanging from the jaws and tentacle of this illithid in front of you. What kind of feelings, what kind of thoughts does Nongol have right now?
Let's go through Nongol's head. You won't get me. I still have some power left within me. You shall die, and I shall bring my friends back.
Go ahead and give me a perception check while you're hanging, suspended in the air, grappled by this monster.
That's
right.
10.
Your head is just being covered by these tentacles as you are just you hear the axe of Bjorn hitting the deck across the water, but everything is just a blur of purple and blue and slimy darkness in front of your head. Safis, you are drifting in and out of consciousness as you have been left burnt, bruised, bloodied on the sands of the Kalar Sea. Where is Safis's mind wandering at this time?
Nowhere in particular, I think. I think because he's just in a daze. It really has been a long time since he's been in something so near-death experience. And he's not really thinking clearly at anything at all.
As you are lying on the sand floor beneath you, your hand raises up to try to shadow from the sharp sun shining down in your eyes, and you could just see this large, shadowy figure in front of you. And it's hard to make out what is real and what is just eldritch kind of shadows beneath them, as you could just feel yourself bleeding out. And that leaves us with Oust. You are conscious, but not necessarily really aware of everything right now, stunned in a daze. What does Oust think is happening right now?
Well, I think there's probably just one word going through his mind, which is just bugger. As he's just kind of sort of racked with kind of this pre-death rigor mortis on the floor, and his head's kind of swimming. He's a little bit away from everybody else, so whether he has a full kind of idea of what's going on at this point. So I think
Give me a
last time
perception
he was...
check, I will say.
Sure.
We'll figure that out, I guess.
Alright, just a second. Perception is...
You have a perfect
Makes a change? Cool.
idea of what is happening. Your senses, everything, but your body is locked in paralysis of this weird kind of magic that this illithid subjected you to. So
Well, in
Oust
that
is
case-
very clear. He knows everything that is happening around him.
In that case, double bugger. That's all.
You hear a whisper inside of you. Yes, the blade is just sounding to you like a chainsaw kind of in your hand. Just you can hear how the weird eldritch force energy of the blade is just hammering against reality around it, creating kind of interference in the air around it. You can just hear the voices. Not yet. This is not our time. You need to resist them, Oust. You need to do something. We cannot end
working on it.
here. Okay, very well. But moments earlier, Theus, you were racing towards the back end of this ship to get inside, whilst your comrades were making an ambush at the cliffside. Flying on your broom, you got close to the waters, kind of swooping down, and then up with a great amount of stealth until you found one of the portholes in the back of the ship. As we jump a few moments back in time, how does Theus try to get into this ship?
Like on the sides of the ship, are there windows, anything like openings, gaps?
The only portholes large enough for you is at the stern of the ship, the back of the ship.
Can I polymorph myself to make myself smaller, as like fly maybe, and just swirl into and just?
You're pretty sure you could probably crawl in through one of these, but
Okay, good. Like, can I crawl without, like, I know I currently have Holy Weapon on Bjorn up. So
Yes.
can I like crawl in some way that's like, can I with all my equipment on? Is there a hole large enough which I can crawl in, like stealth myself in?
well, I would say it would be a hard check if you don't assist yourself with anything magical. But it could definitely be done.
Like, I can't, to not break continuity, I cannot
Yes.
use any concentration.
That is
This
correct.
is why I'm
You
currently.
can-
This is why I'm currently thinking. Like,
Nope.
what do I see inside? Like, is there anyone manning currently the gaps there?
You see a big room with a couple of like kind of bunks in it, and just kind of a lot of belongings, like private things, just strewn about the floor and a desk. This looks like the crew's room, or kind of their sleeping area. And you can hear some voices from inside. You give me a perception check, real quick.
Perception, alright.
You hear the sounds of flesh hitting flesh, like, and a man wincing in pain. And what sounds like a small child begging, "No, no, father, no, please, leave me alone, don't do this, please don't." But with
Okay.
the sun of the outside and the dark interior, there's no way of looking really in. Like, it's empty, the room in front of you, though. But whoever's in there might be distracted.
Okay. So can I crawl in without like being detected?
I will say, because of your good perception check, give me a stealth, just a straight up roll instead of disadvantage to get in without being. You can inspire yourself or whatever if you want to. All right.
I cannot inspire myself. I'm not a law bard.
Oh, that's correct. All right. Well, you managed to crawl out, leaving the broom outside, floating in the midair. Do you grab it to get in, or are you more focused on what is happening inside?
I have my broom with me, but I am focused on what's happening inside.
When I will just roll a quick perception check.
Oh,
Okay,
my
you're
checks
good.
are still on private. I have to make it public. So just make them public.
I have
Yeah.
made them. You managed to get inside the porthole. You kind of squeeze yourself through, and you stand up against the wall of this barge, and inside you see quite a sight. First of all, give me just a straight up D20 roll, just a luck roll. 4. Okay. You see a man standing there over a small tabaxi girl, it would seem. And he is wearing black clothing with armor inlays, cloak on top of him and a hood. And on his face, he's wearing a white, featureless mask. He is standing over a young girl wearing kind of plain clothes. Looks like she's just supposed to be she's just wearing commoner's clothing. She's no older than 8, as she is just holding this grown man on the floor and beating him senseless. You can see how his jaw is dislocated, how his cheekbone has been splintered and is protruding from one of his cheeks. He's breathing irregularly and he's clearly drifting in and out of consciousness.
This one here, right?
This one there, yes.
And it's beaten by this one.
Yes. The boy on the side here is trying to shield his father, pleading for his life. Please don't, please. And you can see the tabaxi girl has stopped. He's breathing heavily. You can see the droplets of blood kind of falling from her knuckles down upon the rough boards of the deck below her. And you can see pain in her eyes. Like she's doing this. Give me an insight check, actually, to figure out what she's feeling. You have known quite a few tabaxi in your day, and you have seen a lot of people trying to mask their emotions, and this one is clearly trying to do that. But Theus, you would definitely recognize someone not really liking what they're doing. She's trying to power through something that is very hard for her to do. And as you see this larger man, the masked assassin behind her, speaks to her. Do it. The many-faced lord needs you to be remorseless, to strike without hesitation. This man has stood against our plan. Now you must prove your loyalty, while the captain deals with the interlopers above. And you can just see how the 8-year-old girl, clearly in some kind of training, is just standing paralyzed, pale in her face, What does Theus do in this situation?
Okay. From my position, they cannot currently see me. Like, can I
Nope.
move?
Let me actually. I'll just roll perception for the rest of them, or the rest who could roll perception in any kind of. Nah, you are. It doesn't seem like that you've been. Behind them, you see like kind of a jury-rigged jail cell, and you can just see a bunch of kids on the other side, like they're huddling up against the end of the ship, trying to kind of hide from whatever is happening outside here.
Okay.
Can everybody else see? I put it in an observer just to make sure. All right.
Mhm.
I'm seeing nods. Perfect.
All right. Okay, good. I know of them, right? Because of the things.
Yes, you are not in doubt. What does Theus? Do you want to share what Theus is thinking here, or do you just want to act?
I have an idea.
Mm-hmm.
I have that on my body, right? And this is to show that I'm part, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. I know the greeting, right? Like how we would greet each other.
You definitely know how you greet each other in this kind of place. Yeah.
Okay, good. In what way? Like we didn't really talk about. Like, is there some secret code, like to show I'm cool?
To show that you are indeed aligned with the many-faced Lord. What you do is that you place your right hand over your left eye as you take a bow to signify that without any permanent face, everyone will be half blind.
Right hand, left eye. All right.
Yes.
And
I'll probably need to write that down as well.
okay, good.
We have it recorded. It's okay.
Perfect.
Okay, good. Okay, good. I have an idea. All right.
All right. So what is going through Theus's head here? What is
Okay.
is he nervous? What is happening?
Now he's stone cold focused. He has bad memories, but he's currently in work mode because this is something that he knows and people that he has to deal with. And this brings not many happy memories back. But there are children that have to be saved. And there's someone who's currently in this Tabaxi girl brings also back bad memories of what he has gone through. So in a non-aggressive manner, I will step forward towards the masked person and do the greeting of the face and say, "Comrade, I've come here on the directive of the face. I've spoken his name. And I will step forward also to make myself shown in a non-threatening manner.
You rolled a very low luck check, meaning that there's a chance that this person can recognize you. I would like you to make a deception check, first of all.
Okay. Deception. 29.
Okay. Fucking 29. As you step forward,
Pretty good liar.
and you see that in the instant you make the slightest sound, the man takes a hand crossbow from the depth of of his clothing and is aiming it towards you without even a second passing as he kind of relaxes a bit when you do this, and he says, "Wait, you're not my handler."
There has been
And
changes in the plan. I've
you
come from
know,
higher above.
he's more relaxed in his body, but he's not yet kind of he doesn't trust completely. You see, go ahead and give me a I would say an insight check with advantage here.
Okay.
14. All right. So with a 14, I would say that you know that everything within the face is very compartmentalized. You have
Yeah,
your
I
very
know that.
close circle. So this is a kind of weird deal for him. So it's like, changes to what? We're supposed to deliver all of these to Staunch Flow to make the operation continue.
I
Why are you
know.
stopping us?
I'm not stopping you, but there's something that has been changing. There are people attacking, and we are currently bringing reinforcements. That thing is handling it very well from what I've seen. But I've heard that they also set up an ambush here. And I just want to bring one of the Faith, first of all, to safety.
Give me a persuasion check.
Persuasion or deception?
Holy fuck! Nat 20 on your persuasion?
Yeah, that's a 33. I believe him.
Fuck. Okay. He lowers the hand crossbow and says, "Excuse me, sir," and he bows towards you.
All
I'm
right.
Crucis. This is
we have-
Vega. But does the Undying Lord not trust us?
Of course he trusts you. This is why he wants to bring you safety. I've heard the goods from your handler. You do know that we do not speak outside much of our circles. But
You
your
see the-
name has
Yeah, go ahead.
quite an connotation. I've heard on passing some things that might very well be helping you on your way for your next promotion.
The girl, you see her still standing with the kind of view in her eyes that you know all too well.
Okay.
Her hand still covered in blood, and she kind of looks at you with confusion in her eyes, and then she looks toward the man who said his name was Crucis.
How it's written?
Crucis. Crucis.
Trucis.
Yeah, like the star, as is tradition. And she says, I won't do it. It can't be right. How does he really want us to kill innocent people just because of?
Quiet you. This is talk between adults. Please, can I step further? Like I'm stepping further
Yeah, sure.
without being threatening.
Yeah, you can do that.
There are people already on the way. We have people stationed here. First of all, we have to get you out first. Are you willing to come with me? We will keep this covered. Don't worry. Your apprentice here. Well, we will bring her after you. You're the first priority. Are you willing to come with me, please?
She looks at you and then to Crucis, and then she looks down at the man, at the boy who's just crying over his father's motionless body there, and
Okay.
just, what will happen to him?
We will talk about this later. First of all, please come with me. And I reach my hand. Like, is he currently willing to come with me?
Give me a persuasion check.
Team.
Oh,
Actually, I cannot roll below. I cannot roll below 10, so it's a 23.
Of course, it's a 23. All right, so you roll a 19. It's upgraded to 23, and she says, "Anywhere but with him." She says,
So no, not not her. I want to
"No,
tell
oh,
him to follow. Is he
Oh.
is he willing to follow me? Currently?
no, oh, in that way. Sorry, yeah, sure." He says, "I have orders to protect this boat. What is the plan, sir? Are we going up to repel the ambushers?" And in that moment, you
Yes,
just
we
hear,
will. We will.
you can hear
We
Fjord's
will
battle
get in
cries.
position. We will get in position to get them. But first of all, this is a very bad place that we're currently. This is not. This is too narrow here. You have to get a
Sure.
little bit of better position, you know.
All right, let's not waste any time then, he says, and then he
Okay, is he willing? Okay, is he willing? I grab his hand. Is he willing?
Yes, he is.
I will dimension door him 400 feet away from here.
Are you going with him?
I have to go with him.
Yeah, you are. Oh, but you still have the broom. Okay, you dimension door him 400 feet away.
Okay.
In what direction?
What? Like I saw the area here, right? What is
Yeah,
the most close of like? What is the area which like I was on the broom? This means I have vision. Like I have view on the area.
The surrounding areas is like a big, large, kind of flat desert, and then just a canyon. Like,
Okay, can I
with
get
a
him to
river
the
inside of
canyon?
it.
Can I get him down to the canyon, 400 feet?
Yeah, definitely. You can.
Okay, I would get him
like,
400 feet to
but
the
remember,
canyon.
remember that the canyon is where the river is, where the boat is on.
Okay, like can I get him to a place where like what is the most difficult place that I can get him where he will need the most time to get back here?
You can
Like-
probably find a.
Like I had
give
that
me
walk
an-
on
give
broom.
me
I
an-
had vision.
Give me an intelligence check just to be sure.
Okay,
Just to see
Right.
how much information I want to give you here.
not really good. I have
You're pretty-
inspiration. I have inspiration. I have
You
inspiration.
have inspiration. That's correct.
12.
12. Okay. You you know that this there was like a kind of a cliff where you can put him just on the wall, like on the canyon side. You could probably just put him there.
Okay, I would dimension door and put him there. As soon as we arrive there, is he currently surprised? Like he's probably like, why are
I
we
will
currently here, right?
I will say he's like he's surprised, but you use your action on doing this. So now we'll roll initiative and we'll see
Okay,
if
roll
you get
initiative,
right
right.
first.
I have
I will roll
I had cast a spell myself before, which was
Sure.
Gift of Alacrity. I told you that, right?
Yep, you told me that.
Okay.
He
this means
rolls.
oh no.
Oh no.
Like he's currently not my enemy yet. Wait a second. I have still rolled Gift of Alacrity, which is a 1d8, so it's a 10.
A 10. He has a 17 of his.
Okay, what does he do?
I will put you in the well, I will
He's currently still surprised. But I will use my action. He's surprised. Now it's his
Yeah.
turn. All right.
I
What is he doing?
will roll an insight for him now.
Okay. Can I use deception?
Yeah, go ahead and use deception. I'm going to give him an advantage on this because you just teleported him away. He gets an 18 against your 28. So he says, "What is the meaning of this? What did you do? What kind of magic was that?" And he is taking out his hand crossbow and his blade again. This is like your success means he doesn't shoot you at once.
Okay, good. I jump down the cliff and then I say bye bye. No, actually, does he look like a spellcaster?
No, he's not. He is definitely a trained phase assassin.
Okay. How deep is the cliff?
Maybe 60, 80 feet drop to the
Okay,
shore,
good.
and maybe the same kind of up, right?
Okay, then I will dimension door back to the ship. See ya.
Love you, buddy.
See ya. All right, let's see.
He's not there anymore, right?
So I'm going to give him an attack with disadvantage against you because you are about to like.
Does he have
Bam,
Swordcaster? Or Mage Bane? Like he can't like make an attack except like when he.
Let's just say ready to attack when you.
Yeah, except if you.
that is basically my idea, right? So he didn't just attack you right away, but he was ready to attack, right? He did right. With a disadvantage, he gets a 9, so you can just see this poison-tipped dart shoot by your head. It gets entangled in the dimension door. Where do your dimension door back to?
To the ship where I was with the girl.
And you can just see as you get back out, you can just see the arrow just zip past you and hit the end of the wall, and the other end of the ship. Just and you see the acid kind of
Okay.
melting everywhere. It's just like, what happened? The girl is
Okay,
like,
girl. He is the bad man, and you don't have to do bad things. I just lied my face off here just to save these people. You don't have to do this. Look me in the eye. You don't have to do this. You don't like to do this. I have done this in my past, and to show you that I believe that you will believe me, I will show the tattoo.
she looks at you with watering eyes as she just falls to her knees over the bloodied man and cries and says, "Sorry, I'm so sorry. Why?"
It's
This
not
girl
your
is.
fault. These are bad people. They try to do bad things, and you don't have to do bad things with them. You
They told
can be free. You
They t-
don't have to do this.
They told
You-
me that was the only way.
This is not the only way. If you don't like to do something, then don't fucking do this. Children should laugh. Children should have a bright future, not kill and bloody things here. I will tell you what, you don't want to do this, right? Help me free these people here. We will get them to safety, and I will then get you to safety. I will make sure that you get, well, away from this and get a bright future. I promise that. Come on. I would hack her and say, come on, trust me, please. Trust me.
Give a persuasion roll. At 32? Fucking 32, Kian.
I rolled really high. I rolled 18, 19. I rolled just high here. This is my jam.
She
This is not even my
looks.
feature. This is just.
This 8-year-old girl,
He might be a bard.
she looks at you and she stands up, and you can see like with one sleeve of her kind of dress, she wipes away the tears and then takes out from her. She has like a hairdo between her ears, and she takes out kind of like a bobby pin, and she says, I have the lock covered. Go help your friends."
Okay. Okay, good. Trust you. Get these people out.
And as you turn around, you hear Bjorn's voice from the outside. Bjorn, what are you asking of Theus?
Theus, come out. No tricks this time.
Shit,
What-
can I stealth?
You are where you are. This is the stairs up. That will take you inside or up into like kind of another common area where there's a window out to the hold, or the main deck, or you can go out somewhere else. If you go up the normal way, the stealth would definitely be harder, right?
Okay, I can I climb on the same way out and like how I got myself in? Like I got myself in without being seen, right? Can I choose the same path?
Give me another intelligence roll, or Arcana. You can do Arcana if you want to.
I have
So
no idea.
you roll
Like,
a
no,
6.
I cannot. Like I just want to move. Like,
Yeah, I know. I asked you to roll an Arcana for a good reason, but you rolled a 6.
Okay.
So you think the way you can get out without getting noticed will be easier if you are quickly getting out from the back.
Okay, then I will do this.
All right. Give me a stealth roll.
Okay.
I will 17. There you go. And I will activate the River Canyon again as you are getting out here.
What do I see?
As you crawl out, you see the captain of the river barge holding Nongle within his tentacles. You can see all of his tiny head is kind of completely enveloped in these tentacles.
My head's actually quite large.
You see Saphis lying on the ground, kind of raising his hands up towards the sun, trying to move. You see Oust is just I like. Are you just sitting on your ass trying to figure out what is happening, or Oust?
Pretty much, I'm just absolutely dazed, just pretty much like prostrate on the floor.
And you see Bjorn surrounded by the deckhands, standing without his trusty axe.
And also the ship's on fire.
And the ship is also on fire.
We
Yeah,
did fireball the
Okay,
ship.
I'm on my broom, right?
you're on your broom.
Okay, did I think somebody saw me?
Give me another Arcana check. Well, didn't they say that this guy over here could hear minds?
So he did notice me, I assume that.
Yeah, you probably, as you get out here, you're like, well, this might be a problem. He is telepathic people. It's really hard to, fuck with them.
Okay, good. Seeing that, then he knows what I probably think. Seeing
Pardon?
that shit currently going on, he's not surprised, right? He won't be surprised. So I would do something, so I will roll initiative, right?
Yes, I will add you to the initiative here. Do you
I
want to
still have,
press the button yourself? You still
yeah,
have
still
Gift of
have-
Alacrity. Yes.
Yes. So 1d8. So add an 8 to that.
So you have 7 plus 8, so that is 13. There you go.
7 plus 8 is 15.
Oh, yeah, you're right. My bad. All right.
Mm.
I would say that they are all, as you can see that they have all readied actions. These guys over here to attack Bjorn, and this guy over here is looking in your direction, as Nongle is held in suspension in front of him by unseen forces.
Did he have like tentacles around his head?
Yes.
I am the shooter.
But he's not just hanging out, so like Nongle is suspended telepathically in midair just to fit it like in his mouth, right?
Okay, good. His tentacles are currently wrapped around his head.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I fucking saw what they did with the children. Give. Sorry, Bjorn. We can't let them get away with this. I will first of all cast Polymorph into a giant ape Nongle and Healing Word Cephis.
Okay.
All right. So
So many plans.
instead of using his reaction for that, he will do a counterspell, and he will use a 4th level slot because he has no 3rd level slots yet. So he counterspells your polymorph.
I will counterspell it back.
Yeah.
Also, can Nongle counterspell? Like, do I know that?
No, counterspell, like Nongle is. Oh, I guess you're restrained, but not.
No, he should be able.
Oh no, you're stunned until the grapple is ended. Yeah.
Oh, no, I saved against my stun.
No, but as long as you're grappled by the illithid, you are stunned until the grapple is ended. No, you saved against that, so you're not stunned.
Yeah,
That's
it's
correct.
saving.
It is that you are correct. Yes.
So, I don't have any 3rd level slots left, so I will counterspell at 4th level.
All right. Meaning, I guess the polymorph goes through on Nongle.
Yeah.
You're made into a
Giant ape.
giant ape. I will find a giant ape. Don't we have that?
Okay, and Healing Word on Cephis.
Can you see me?
I should, like, if I can see Nongle, I should be able to see you,
Yeah,
right?
you can see all of
The
them. Yeah.
description was you were reaching towards the sun.
Yeah, fair. Yeah.
All right, that happens.
Jesus.
How much do you heal for,
8
Theus?
points of healing.
All right.
It's,
Okay, seeing that he can counterspell, I will move far away from him. Within 120 feet. Like, can I be 100 feet away from that illithid?
If you could be 100 feet away from the illithid, yeah, you, yeah,
Like, get
yeah,
a
yeah.
good view? Like, can I get, like, a...
Just move yourself, I guess there.
Okay, can I get myself into air 100 feet? So...
You have, what is,
like,
right now you're minus 10 below the surface, right? He is, from the deck of the ship, he is 40 yards, right? So you are 50 yards below right now, him.
do you mean feet?
Feet,
Yeah.
yeah, feet.
Okay.
okay. Can I move, like, 50 feet up and diagonally? So
Yes, but that won't take you 100 feet away from him.
No, not 100. Actually, no, it will. I'm 50 feet away from him.
Mm-hmm. But if you, so you want to go over here, like, what is your speed on the broom? That is 60, right?
50 feet.
50 feet. So I will say you can go up and over 50 feet. You can go over here. Yeah, sure. You can go over here. You can go over here and be like around ground,
I
around.
want to be as high as possible. I also want to go 50 feet like up. 50
You can
feet
only
up
go
and
50 feet up and 50 feet away, meaning you can go over here at ground level. Because you are 10 feet below the deck, and the cliffs are 40 feet above the deck. So right now
so I just want to have vision on him. Is this
Yes.
possible?
You can definitely have that. Yeah.
Okay, then I want to go there. What is that? Like here? Like somewhere around here?
That will be right there.
Okay, good.
Then you are 5 feet to the left, and then you're 100 feet away from him.
Okay.
To the left, not up. All right. As he, I will just say he.
How high am I currently then? Like 10
How
feet?
high you are? No, you are 0 right now,
Okay, good. 0.
or plus 40 if it's the same, right? So, if 0 is a Bjorn's level, then you're plus 40. All right. That's.
Halfling Dragon Assassin is on a cliff, 400 feet away from here.
Yep. He's not actually. Give me a perception. $20. All right. You see him during this turn scaling the rest of the cliff, getting up to the lip, 400 feet away. So he is
Okay,
now.
How long will it take to get him here?
Like
you only had one single turn since then, right?
Yeah. So this is his second turn since, right? So you know that these people are fast, but you probably have at least a minute before he half a minute to a minute, depending on how fast he is.
Okay, good.
All right. I will put on some more energetic music.
Music. Let's scrap.
All right. We have a bunch of reaction attacks on Bjorn. And none of them hit because I roll a 6, 2, and a 5. All right. Bjorn, you're good.
Bjorn fucked him up! Free action.
You go. Oust. You're still stunned, aren't you?
I am. So
But you rolled a
this is
20
the
on your
saving
perception, so we established that you are. Actually, give me 2 saving throws. The first one, and tell me if you're good. If an intelligence one.
throw. Intelligence saving throw first is 13.
13 won't do it, so you're not free at the beginning of your turn. But give me one for your end of your turn. Yes. All right. You managed to break out of. You managed to break out of the daze at the end of your turn, as you see Theus doing this.
Excellent. That's me.
That's you, Nongle. You are a big ape. Are you still? 1 second. I just need to figure out. All right.
I
He
think
has.
it's humanoid, medium or smaller, right?
Yes. He replenishes his reactions after you, Theus. Yeah, Nongo, you are. I guess you're not still grappled by this guy, as you're the monkey.
It'd be difficult for him to grapple this head, and the head's about the size of the hill. So.
But I will say because you were like suspended in midair, you'll have disadvantage on your next attack against him. But that's it.
Okay.
So what does the monkey do? I have given you the access to the sheet.
Okay. Yeah. So mage armor should still be up.
Yeah, meaning your armor class is 15, right?
Oh, my class is 15, yeah. Alright, so, apes... Well, what the fuck does an ape do? It smashes shit, right? So it's gonna smash.
It's Nongle within the monkey, right?
Alright, so that's 15 at disadvantage.
Do you have inspiration? Do you have inspiration from...
No, they used most of their inspiration last time.
Okay.
15 doesn't cut it, I'm afraid, as he, like... levitating a few inches off the ground, kind of dashes back for a little bit.
Second attack. 16?
16 connects, but he does, he shields.
And use the reaction, right? Okay, good.
Yes, he uses his reaction to cast shield, so his armor class is higher now.
Well, did he... Because he already used Counterspell, did he use his legendary to regain his...
Yes, he did.
Okay, perfect. So that would be...
He's not in a shape right now where he wants to get hit by a big angry monkey. Let me tell you that.
Okay. That's his turn then.
Perfect. Okay. That means the pirate first mate is trying to get you, Bjorn. That is 2 hits against you, so that'll be 11 half to 5 and 8 half to 4 damage. So a total of...
I'm not raging anymore.
So that'll be a total of 19 damage, slashing damage. Like,
cool.
You are going to regret this, he just says.
Just a question, did I inspire leader everyone before we went here?
I think so. Yeah, you did. So you also have that hit points.
Okay, good. Just want to check.
Alright, let me just check here. So, after that, Bjorn, you're up.
Well, I would like to rage again.
Hell yeah.
Sure.
And as I do that, I think instead of going for my axe and picking it up, I think I would like to shove the 2 guys next to the bow.
All right, so you're trying to shove them over.
Yeah.
All right, so I will. You can only really shove 2 of them, but because you are Bjorn the Undaunted, give me a roll, and I will let them both roll, and give them kind of a bonus in that one.
Okay. He has advantage because of rage, right?
That is correct. So you have athletics with advantage.
Come on, Bjorn.
Oh, skip that natural
21 and 28.
21 and 28. All right, I only wanted you to make 1 roll though, but sure, we'll make it them 2. The first one kind of dodges your... Oh, that's a bit loud, isn't it? Sorry. Dodges kind of your shove, but the other one is taken by surprise, and I will make a dexterity saving throw for this guy. Is now hanging halfway over here. So he's not doing perfectly well right now.
Cool, that's me.
All right, Safis, you open your eyes. The black silhouette against the sun kind of focuses for you. As you see where you are, you're still prone on the ground.
Well, Safis will stand, bonus action disengage, use Feline's Grace to double his movement, move, I believe his movement is 60 feet. It's doubled. No, it's 70 feet when it's doubled.
Yes.
So he will move. Oh, sorry. Go. Stopping briefly at the 60-foot mark to take a shot. With
Sure.
his longbow.
Come on!
Sneak attack, come on. It's an 8 there.
This!
You are privately rolling.
That is a 29.
Yeah, you're privately rolling though.
Oh, I am? I have no idea how to change that. Never mind, I found out how to change it. There you go.
There you go. Okay, that will get him. As
For
the
a
arrow
total of
just
31 damage.
31 damage. All right. All right. At that point, you have actually emptied one of his health pools.
Right.
As you see the arrow, instead of like connecting as you were sure it would, this shot would have killed him.
Damn you, Leon.
Hey, Paragon monsters.
But you see him looking at it, and the arrow is like, as he is bleeding from his body, the wounds everywhere. As he takes the arrow, and it just disintegrates in front of him, and you see the three kind of guys here flow up, and you see their heads kind of buckling in until they crack, and you see the three brains kind of just getting flowed towards him, and on the way it's just like it's completely blended. And as he just sacrifices these three here to get himself back, you just see how his eyes changes from being kind of dim black purple-ish to just be a clear light blue shine.
Right. Noted. Safis will then end his turn because he has nothing else to do.
And I will add him for another round. Alright, that's a solid 2 for his initiative. Alright. As he looks at you, Nongle.
I'm sorry, what happened? Like he has two actions now in the combat round?
Yes. What happened is he's a paragon monster, meaning he gets some extra actions and he has 2 health pools. So when you have gotten down the first, my design is that that then he gets another action as a way to combat you guys.
As another turn. Okay, cool.
All right. So yeah, precisely. So
I was just trying to understand. It's cool.
all right. So but that is perfect, and I will just finish the things I need to do with him. All right. As he looks at you, Nongle, and he casts. Oh no! Does he know the? I guess he probably knows. Yeah, with a good Arcana roll, he knows the things about polymorph. So he will basically just. No, doesn't return. What will he do? He will. I'm just trying to figure out what this guy would do. Yeah, Nongle, he casts Dispel Magic on you.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't want to fuck with that, and
Okay,
he rolls...
as soon as he does this, I want to temporal shunt him into the next turn.
You want to temporal shunt him. Alright, what is the temporal shunt again? That is what kind of saving throw?
That's a wisdom saving throw. That's 17. And it's
Sorry,
1 point speed.
he is good. He just meets the 17.
Okay, good.
And he rolls high enough on the dispel magic as well. But that was his turn, though. Theus.
Okay. Seeing that, I will move within 50 feet of him and 50 feet high. Can I be at now 50 feet? No, actually, I want to be within 50 feet of him, like 50 feet.
50 feet above the ship, or?
So that I'm within 50 feet of him, but not as high as possible.
Sure. I would say you could get up to 60 feet above, so you're 20 feet higher than him, right?
Alright. I will then... Okay, good. So, what I will do is I will cast... Actually... Yeah, I will cast, first of all, another healing word at Nongle. Actually, no. I will cast Suggestion on him. On the Illithid.
Sure. What are you suggesting him?
Okay, I will suggest him that the best brain on this ship is definitely not this gnome here, but the most delicious brain was the guy that was like that assassin guy, Kursik, and he should be able to spot him running currently towards here. And if he like moves to this side here, he can definitely spot him and get a bite of his brain, so he can replenish himself and be much better like equipped to fight us. So he will try to spend his next turn.
That's not really one or two sentences, but I'm pretty sure Theus could figure out a way to say it in Dutch.
Like, just essentially, the best delicious brain is Kursik guy, and you have to eat it. It's much more delicious than ours.
Okay. What else do you do on your turn?
Okay, did I know that if it worked?
Yeah, you know it works.
Okay, good. Okay, then I will use... I will actually also use unsettling words on him, just in case, so his name, so I can... The next time he makes a saving throw, he must subtract the number rolled from it.
Okay, actually, that's pretty interesting.
Just in case, or something. And this is until the start of your next turn. Also of my next turn. All right, this was my turn.
As his legendary action, he would look at you, Theus, and say, "Yes, you are right. Minds such as theirs are beneath me." As he flicks with his wrist, and a fireball crackles out. So Oust and Noggle, please make a dexterity save.
I will counterspell that.
You will counterspell that. He will counterspell your counterspell.
Okay, Noggle, do you have a counterspell?
You're a giant ape right now? You can't cast spells?
No, he isn't. He isn't anymore. He does spell magic.
Oh, okay, I didn't realize. I wasn't paying attention, sorry.
Okay, so many counterspells going on. Alright, that's interesting.
That's it. I have 2 first level spell slots left, so.
Perfect. Oust, you're right.
And 4 hit points, so yeah.
Okay. Question: would I have known that suggestion? Would I have been aware that the suggestion had happened?
With your nat 20 on the perception earlier, yeah, go for it, man.
But would I be aware that it succeeded?
Yeah, it succeeded. Definitely. You can see that.
Screw it. I'm gonna bum rush him. I'm gonna get within 5 feet of him, and I'm gonna cast Emerald, and I'm gonna use my Emerald Purge on him.
No, you can't. Like you know that suggestion. Like if you damage him.
Yeah, I also know he's an elephant, so if he kills that guy, he's gonna come back and kill the rest of us.
Yeah, but he will be weakened. Like,
He's almost killed one of us. He's almost killed 2 of us.
He will not go
down
over.
once already.
He's not gonna go over and kill the other guy because of suggestion. He's gonna go over, attack him once, and be like, "Oh, that was magic," and then come back and kill us. Like,
yeah, but this buys us time. This buys us time.
buys us like 30 seconds.
This is enough.
I would take a long time, but let us do. That's metagaming. Let us.
Man.
I will say that just him going over there to attack him will not stop him from hurting the rest of you.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it buys us time. Oh my god, by suggestion. Okay.
Yeah, suggestion backfired, literally.
Yeah, I'm doing it. So that's the Emerald Purge. So that is going to be a normal. It counts as a normal attack, doesn't it? But it just means that afterwards they have to make a strength saving throw. I think. Is there a specific one I can click for that?
Go ahead and press the button, or did it break as a?
It's just a verdant shard. I just click verdant shard, don't I, for this? I think.
I used to have a feature. Yeah, it's in the bottom of your features page.
Just a question. Did he move?
No, he did not move.
Like, then he didn't fulfill my suggestion, right? Like, he would at least try to move towards him.
Yes, but he hasn't had his turn yet. This is.
Wait,
this was just his legendary action.
The reaction. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yes, legendary action. Okay. Awesome.
That wasn't where I wanted to put it. Basically, I'm just trying to get him though.
Yeah, sure. You can definitely do that. So go ahead and press the attack button.
Okay, normal.
20 connects, and he will do a saving throw.
And he subtracts.
What is the roll?
Wait a second, unsetting words. It's my bardic inspiration die, which should be at 1d10. So he subtracts 1 of it.
And the damage oust.
Actually,
as that one was enough to knock him on his ass.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah, it should be. I just need to work out what the damage would be for this. Sorry. Can I just, if I just roll it and then we just take the damage rolled on that minus the, without the thingamabob, would that work?
I think the damage would be rolled correctly. So you just press the damage button on the emerald pulse, yeah.
I keep forgetting, you can actually roll on that. 11, sorry.
11, alright, so can you tell the listeners at home what happens when Oust does this?
So I kind of dart straight down this line and then kind of skid to a halt with my kind of blade out ahead of me, and then sort of my eyes kind of roll back in my head, and you just sort of turn this kind of crystalline green, and then you just kind of hear some kind of deep primordial speech come out of me as just a hail of green shards just blasted from the end of the sword towards him, and he gets knocked flat on his ass.
You get the kind of look of someone who hears like their name mentioned without they expecting it to, as he like just looks up and your emerald purge just knocks him clean on his ass. He is down. He is definitely prone now.
Cool. My second attack, because I only used one of my attacks.
That's correct.
And just going to pop him with a normal one, with advantage because he's prone. Is that correct?
Definitely. Go ahead.
As a 29 to hit.
29 to hit. Okay. And I will fix that kind of thing. All right. 29 definitely hits him. How much do you do? I think it's just.
I don't know what. Normally, there used to be a used to tell me what the damage was.
It is a 7.5 upgrade. Is kind of lag back some things. We didn't want to upgrade today because there's just too much going on.
Yeah. What is it? Where was it? Better rolls for 5e, right?
Yeah, better rolls for 5e, and then if you just add the rolls into the bar instead of above it.
Below and inside, do you say?
Yeah, below and inside. For the bottom 3, show roll title labels should be above.
Yeah, I got it. Sure.
And then after that, we should be able to see all the what the attacks actually are,
sure.
what the damages actually are.
But the first one is as this was not anything special, it's just the top one, so that'll be 10.
Yeah. So 20 undamaged between the two attacks, and that ends my go.
Actually, I would like you to roll a 1d20.
Oh.
He still have one charge of mirror image left.
Oh.
I hate to be that guy, but like, shouldn't have my attack been affected by the mirror image then?
That is actually correct. But because I forgot, instead of not taking 30 damage, he won't take 10 damage. So.
Fair enough.
As the mirror image is shattered by Oust's attack. Okay, so this guy runs, uses his bonus action to dash and his action to dash. So he is at 310 feet now. This guy over here, after your turn, Oust, will use his legendary action to fast step over here, next to you, not prone anymore. Yes. Noggle, you're up.
Well, that just changed a lot of stuff. Okay, I am going to. See, I'm out of pretty much everything. I'm going to use my Channel Arcana for Read Thought.
Sure.
So DC 17.
Yep. Give me another perception check.
Yeah, 1 sec. 21.
You're not wearing your mind shielding ring anymore.
Excuse me? It's invisible.
Well, it probably wasn't to him. He rolled a 20 on his Arcana check, and he swiped it. That's why I asked you to roll a perception earlier.
He swiped my ring. Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Yep. People can do that.
Meaning that when you try to read his mind, you can't.
Well, he has to attune to it, though.
That's correct, actually. I will. That is correct. And so it's a wisdom saving throw, right?
Yeah.
He fails.
Okay.
So you are. That is his surface thought. So what kind of things is it?
Choose one creature you can see. A creature must make a wisdom save. If the creature fails, you can read its surface thoughts.
Normally, with a normal humanoid, you would hear one voice, kind of, in your like listening, but it's like he has more kind of tracks at once. He can kind of utilize. As you could, the surface thoughts are. One band is analyzing the movements of all of you and trying to make like optimal firing solutions and trying to predict kind of where people will be coming at him from. Another kind of track of thought is looking toward Theus as he's thinking, what is this insolent wretch? It is dangerous magic he is using. And then you can just hear the sullen kind of background noise of just, we must fulfill the promise. The promise must be kept. We will have to fulfill the promise. So that is what you hear.
Okay, I will then move over to here, squat down behind the same rock I was at the beginning of the battle. So fall prone, and then I will bonus action healing word Ost.
Thank you very much. A question about fast step and Mr. Captain
6 points. Sorry, buddy.
Yes.
He was prone when he cast it. Does that mean he's still prone after he's fast stepped?
I just far stepped and righted himself up.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would say the same.
So cool.
So he's no longer prone. But that was your turn, Nuggle?
Yeah.
The Mind Flayer looks at you and tries to tentacle you, Fierce.
He's currently floating? Okay.
Yeah, he's floating next to you. Does 18 hit?
18 hits, yes.
Give me an intelligence saving throw, please.
Okay. I use luck.
Yes, go ahead.
11.
Is it just straight up 11?
No,
You
it's
get to...
15. It's 15.
Yeah.
I can use the higher of the ones.
Alright. 15 is just short. As you take 16 psychic damage.
16, okay.
16 psychic damage, and you are grappled and stunned for the duration of the grapple.
Alright.
And you can just hear this Illithid's kind of voice inside of your head, and he will be like, "We shall see what juicy secrets rests within this."
If I'm stunned, I would fall, right? Can he carry me?
You are on the kind of.
The broom has to be like. I don't think I can keep. Can I keep flying with broom if I'm stunned? This is a good question.
Well, I will say that he will. He will with a legendary action. He will cast telekinesis then. So that will be his first legendary action. Just to say that that's how he kind of keeps you up, right?
Okay, good.
So Theon is the target, or sorry,
just a question. Does he recharge legendary actions with every turn?
No, only the first one. Okay. So that was his last one, before his next turn.
Okay.
Bjorn, you're up. You see Theus being grappled by the big old bad guy up there.
Who's like 50 feet up in the air, I think, right?
Yeah, he is. He is 60 feet from Bjorn right now. Yeah.
So 60 feet in the air, and he is holding Theus by telekinesis.
Yes. And his tentacles around his face.
Okay. So does that mean the broom is dropping? Or is Theus still able to hold onto it?
What does the broom say? I guess the broom will say...
I can't grab it when I'm stunned, right?
No, I guess not. Give me a luck roll. Bjorn. Just a straight up D20. The broom lands at your feet, just hovering a few inches from the deck.
I mean, if it matters, the item description says it just hovers there. He doesn't have to hold it.
Doesn't have to hold it.
Yeah, you speak the command word and it begins to hover, and then.
Well, this is more interesting, so that's what happens.
Yeah. Fair enough. I was just like, if that mattered.
Well, now it's just like this. Next time the broom might do differently. Maybe it's trying to save Theus. Who knows? It's a magical object. It could be anything.
Fair.
Yeah, I would like to use its flying speed, which is 50 feet, so I run straight beneath them, and I use the 60 feet to fly straight up.
Sure.
And then I will attempt to...
you can't reach him like with your movement alone.
Grapple, I think.
You would have to jump from the broom to get him.
I can't reach him?
Not with your movement alone, but I will allow you to forgo one of your attacks to kind of make like a leap from your broom to kind of try and get him.
Yeah, I will do that. Theus! I got you!
Alright, give me an
give
me an athletics roll, but just straight up athletics. Because I will give you disadvantage on this, but 22 against his... He gets a 19 on the dexterity save I gave him to kind of get away from you. You grab on as you hold him. I will say you are now holding onto him. You're grappling him. And the grapple on Theus ends.
Oh shit, and I fall.
Yeah, you're falling right now.
Okay, how much damage do I get?
I just want. Are you doing anything, Bjorn?
I'm trying to get a better grip, and if that means throwing the broom away, I will do that.
Theus is not falling because he's using telekinesis to hold you, Theus.
Oh, okay, good.
So no, you're just suspended in midair.
I'm holding the guy. I think I would like to beat him with my hands. If I have another attack.
I said you could forgo an attack, but I'll let you make an unarmed attack. Go ahead and just make an attack with the hand axe, and we'll treat the die roll as a 1 if you hit him. A 20 does it definitely, as you give him 1 plus 5, so that's 6, plus 3 from your rage. That's 9 plus your divine fury, which is another 9, so 18 damage. As you just Bjorn, tell me what happens as you just pick up the broom and does this stun. Can you narrate that for us, please?
I think that the first thing is Bjorn's eyes darting to either side, very back and forth. And then he realized the broom and a way to save his friend. So he takes the slight chance and uses brutal strength, which is like the only thing he has going for him. And he yells out, Theus, I got you! Or, I got you!
Perfect.
And that's it.
Alright, Safis, you see this happening. Bjorn clinging on to this. Yeah,
does he have to roll concentration for telekinesis?
He technically didn't take damage. I will let you decide if you want him to roll concentration, Theus.
He did get damage from Bjorn.
Yeah. Oh, that is right. I forgot that. Let's see. So that will be 18 half to... Oh, he's good. He's maintaining concentration, no problem.
Okay, good. Because otherwise I'm falling 66 probably damage.
So, just to be clear, they are still like 50 feet up in the air above the boat's deck, right?
Yeah, so they are 20 feet above where you are right now.
Okay. So let's move over here so it's not to clump up too badly. And then I'm just gonna shoot him with my bow. I'm a rogue. That's what I do. For a total of 26.
26 will definitely hit him. And how much damage do you give him?
25 damage total.
Oh, he is not looking good. As you trying to get a clear shot in between Bjorn, like trying to pulling in his tentacles, and Theus kind of getting away from him, not being paralyzed anymore. And you just see the right moment. Whoosh, the arrow goes in. You see like a darkened spot on his clothing as your arrow finds purchase.
All right. Then, if I recall correctly, there were like stones and like rocks up here on the cliff, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Seth is just gonna like go and take cover behind one, knowing it's not gonna do much if he's gonna just like turn and blast us psychically, but who knows what else he could do. Alright, and that will be Safis'
turn. Do I fall?
No, you do not fall. You are held by the telekinesis right now.
Okay.
But that also means that you're restrained right now.
Okay.
Is Theus still
I will give him a con save. No, he loses concentration actually. So Theus, you're falling.
Oh shit.
We'll resolve that on your turn. Your fall. Okay. As Bjorn, you're grappling him. You're trying to get him, and I think his reaction will just be to, try to tentacle you back. I think. A 24 to hit. That hits you, Bjorn, doesn't it?
Yeah, that hits.
Give me an intelligence saving throw.
Yes.
I should take 13 psychic damage.
Oh no.
Oh, I would like to re-roll that because
It's
I
a new
have
rage.
my,
That's right.
fanatical focus because I'm raging. It's a new rage.
15 is
Slightly
just
better,
short.
but
I'm sorry.
maybe not enough.
I'm sorry. 15 is just short of the 16 DC, as you are stunned and kept in his grapple. The tables have turned.
How much damage?
You take
was it?
you take 13 psychic damage. Theus, you are falling. Do you do anything as your reaction, or are you just falling?
Do I land first because like it's instant?
Yeah. Like I will let you use an action or anything you can to do something. Otherwise, you'll just take 66 damage.
Do I have to use an action?
If you have something you can do, then yes, you have to use an action.
No, I just want to ask if the cost an action do anything.
That depends on what you want to do. If you want to cast Featherfall, you'll have to cast that. I don't know.
Reaction, like.
What does Theus do to kind of break the fall? I don't know.
He's saying it depends on the type of thing you do. Depends on the action.
Okay, yeah, like I have nothing, so I would just try to roll. Just try to roll. Like, just be acrobatic. Just try to roll.
All right, so just try to roll. I will say
Actually, the broom does it hover or is it falling? This is the question because
the broom is hovering. The broom is hovering just under, like just at 5-10 feet under Bjorn. So you could try to grab out for it.
Can I grab out for it?
I will say if you use your bonus action and make a dexterity save, I will let you see if you can grab out.
Okay, I need my bonus action. No, I just fall then.
You fall, okay. So you are not splitting your focus to do this, and instead you are landing with a thump on the ground, taking 21 bludgeoning damage as you land on the deck. You feel the wind getting knocked out of you.
All right. I'm pretty prone, right? Okay.
No, this cannot be. You are currently prone.
Okay. First of all, I will use unsettling words again, and I will speak into his mind, like insulting him, and say, you know, if you fellow my flare want to eat you, they will die of starvation.
Ooh.
And then so this unsettling words, and then I will use my action to use dissonant whispers, so he moves away from Bjorn, releasing him.
Well, when he's if he's like, grappling really Bjorn right now,
Bjorn is really heavy. Like, can he actually, with his strength, like keep like hover, like he's currently holding onto Bjorn 6 feet up in the air, without telekinesis?
Right now, I'm like imagining them being kind of wrapped around each other, basically, right? In a weird kiss of death, right?
Okay, but would Bjorn release his grapple as soon as he's stunned?
I think as Bjorn is stunned, his body is just locked. Kind of, he doesn't go limp. He just stops. It goes rigid. Is my idea. Is how I see this. Good. So I would say it would be a luck check, 50-50 chance to see if Bjorn comes with or no. Okay. I'll just let the dice decide on this.
Okay.
We can make the dice roll now before you do that action if you want to.
Okay, let dice roll now. I want to see
right. Go ahead and give me a d20.
Okay. Good.
As you look up, they're too entangled. That wouldn't work.
Okay, good. Good to know. So with that, I would use action again, and I would say, you have to. This is not the right brain. You have to release him and get the right brain.
This time, I'm afraid.
You have to unsettling word. Oh. Unsettling word is still subtracted, sadly.
Yeah, what kind of... Yeah, so even with an 8, he still makes it with his natural 20. So he goes down to a 19 as he completely ignores your thing there.
Okay. I will stand up and move towards the railing. Actually, move towards under the broom, under close to Bjorn, like under the broom. It's my turn.
All right. I'll just move this guy here. What will he do with his legendary action? I think in this situation, because he's kind of exposed with Bjorn around him, he will just move down. So you're both on the deck now, and that will be his legendary action to not be suspended in midair with you, Bjorn, because that's not a good place. Oust, what do you do?
I'm going to run up to here just to make sure that if he does any kind of blasty stuff, we're all spread apart. And I am going to unleash a Eldritch Blast at him, both beams.
Perfect.
120 foot range, so...
Yeah, you're good.
I am, I'm 60 feet, yes, it's fine.
Definitely.
So, there we go. This is 20 to hit.
20 will hit him, definitely.
That's the first beam.
Yes.
Or do they both do the same damage?
Oh, go ahead and roll it again, yeah.
Okay. We just only take the damage from the second one, is that right? Like that?
14. 14 misses, I'm sorry.
Okay.
You make an attack roll and a damage roll for each of the beams, right? That's how I usually do it, right? Yeah, so.
Okay, so the first beam hits and the second one doesn't.
Yeah,
right?
Precisely. As two of these dark, verdant green beams of energy crackles out, and one of them hits him, one of them does not.
Okay, that's my go.
On... he doesn't want... He's casting a spell. Any reactions to that?
I don't think anybody's got any reactions left to do.
Alright.
Like he has color spell. No. Yeah, I don't have the spells for that.
You're right. He casts mirror image on himself as you see these kind of psychic mirror images of him beginning to kind of manifest, kind of glitching in and out of reality. This guy, bonus action, dashes and takes a normal, and then he will try to attack you with disadvantage on his ranged attack, Theus. So that will...
does the ship give me cover?
That doesn't matter at all. I rolled 2 natural ones.
Good.
Like, actually, give me a luck roll.
Okay.
With a 9, sadly, he doesn't hit the captain, but if you had rolled higher, he would have. Alright, you just
actually,
see an...
it's a d20. Can I use my lucky? It's a d20, right? It's a luck roll.
Well, is that anytime you use a 20 roll? Well, I guess since it's a luck roll, I'll make you use lucky, yeah.
Okay. It's still not, nope.
6 now. You are to roll higher. The crossbow bolt fizzes out, goes into the deck next to you. You see again the kind of acid going around the wood where it hit. Nongle, you're up.
Alright, so I'm going to release my Read Thoughts, which will automatically put him under a suggestion spell.
Ooh, there you go.
I am going to suggest that he walks towards the front of the ship and throws his components overboard. All of his spell components.
Okay. So that means he will only be able to use his innate spells. Damn.
Yeah, and he'll also walk away from Bjorn and Theus, provoking attacks of opportunity.
Well, he'll drag Bjorn along with him.
Yeah. I will do another I will let you do another luck roll for that because we did that with Theus earlier. So go ahead and give me a d20, Nongle, and we'll see if he releases Bjorn as a part of this. He does not, sadly, as he is under the suggestion spell. He can't make a saving throw, right? Yeah, he automatically fails.
No, yeah, I automatically fails because he failed the first save. So, and then I will use my last spell slot to Healing Word myself.
Can he carry Bjorn?
Uh,
I think he's strong enough to move like 400 pounds of meat, but that's up to you, right?
I would say, yeah, like he's not telekinesising like per se, but he's like dragging Bjorn with him. But his speed is also halved because of Bjorn's frost kind of thing and the encumbrance. So I will. So they'll
And
just
half
move.
because he's grappling.
Oh yeah, that's right. So he's
It's
actually
half
only
and
there.
half.
Yeah. So do you do anything, Theus, as he tries to go
Can he
10
move
feet away?
because he's grappled by Bjorn? We talked about that.
Well, Bjorn's also like stunned and
Okay.
incapacitated.
Yes, done.
So,
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that was what he used his legendary action to basically get down on the deck and kind of not be exposed in that way.
Okay.
Do you do anything as reaction to them leaving?
Did he use his reaction to move with Bjorn? Because suggestion is when his turn is.
Well, his turn is the next one, so he's trying to do that now.
Yeah, but he would not be at this point yet, right? He would still be before.
Yeah, he will start there,
Correct.
right? And now it's his turn, so he will try to move over here. And I think I will resolve that before because of the suggestion spell on him, right?
Okay.
So as he moves there, do you do anything as he leaves your threatened area?
don't have any weapon, and I don't have Warcaster. So
You can punch him in the face if you want to.
I punch him in the face, like seriously. No, one damage.
Actually, my axe is right next to you.
Yeah,
on
the
the
axe
deck.
is lying right there.
I have no proficiency with the axe and I have no strength at all.
You could have had
I'll let you try and use it if you want to, but you won't.
Okay, but what's the axe? Like, I would try it. Fierce is a passive. Like, this is currently strange. Like, Fierce would not. Okay, Fierce will. I will make that attack, but with disadvantage because we talked about that.
Yes, sure.
Well.
Go ahead and do that.
Okay, I don't have proficiency with that.
You don't have proficiency with it, so just roll with the roll with your dagger.
Spell, and it says it pursues the course of action you describe to the best of its ability. Do you think the best of its ability is to remain grappling someone? I just don't think so, right? I don't think the best of its ability is to drop that shit and walk to the front of the ship and do what I suggest. Right?
But suggestion is also not mind controlled, and it does maintain its awareness of the dangers around it. So it's a level 2 spell.
Yeah, it's kind of not reasonable. Like, I think about is it reasonable for him to do this?
I don't think it's reasonable for him to do this, but I'm also trying to. What his best of his ability would probably be to stop grappling Bjorn, right? But he won't just put himself in a worse situation. So I think what we do, Monsieur, what do they say? Disengage?
Yeah, the disengage action, right? Best of his ability is to avoid being attacked, but he needs to go to the front of the ship. So,
well, I guess then at that point, his best action would be to drop Bjorn since he's 60 feet in the air and then fly over.
I think he would actually
just told him to walk.
Yeah,
well, sure, but then he, drops Bjorn, flies over, flies down, then walks 5 feet.
Yeah.
All right, fuck it. You know what? He drops Bjorn, and you say the front of the ship. You mean over here?
Yeah, I want him to go over here and drop his components in the water.
Sure. So that will be 10 feet. So that will be 20, and then 30. He goes there. Theus, do you do anything as reaction when he tries to leave?
Because suggestion is still on. I know suggestion. I saw him cast suggestion, so I will not do anything. I will keep my reaction.
Sure.
So if else, you just heard Nongle say this to him, so hopefully he knows that he's doing it right.
But as he's backing away, he mind blasts the two of you. So I would like both of you to make an intelligence saving throw. Theus and Bjorn.
He took his. Is that a bonus action to mind blast?
Yes, it is a bonus action for him.
Okay, I will use lucky.
Your last lucky day. Oh, Bjorn, you make it.
Wait, not.
Bjorn, you take 0 damage. Bjorn. Theus, you take 14 psychic damage and you're stunned.
All right.
But you can repeat the saving throw on each of your turns. All right.
The start or the end?
Let's see. At the end of your turn.
Okay.
Bjorn, you're up. You see this blast of psychic energy rolling over you, and and Theus kind of making Theus go rigid behind you as his neurons just kind of freeze up.
Yeah.
Oh, Bjorn dropped here. We'll see what happens. He comes back. There you go. Welcome back, Jonas.
Yeah. I would like to use a healing potion. That's
All
what I
right.
said. I was out.
Take out the healing potion, chug it, regain 15 hit points.
And then I would like to run up the stairs.
You want to take your axe because it's lying there.
Yeah, you can take your axe on the way if you want to.
Okay, I would like to I would like to go over here.
Sure.
And I would like to make 2 reckless attacks with my axe twice.
Oh, natural 20. Oh boy.
So how much damage is there on the... You don't have Holy Weapon on anymore. But the first damage...
Oh shit.
So you have a total of 32 plus 48 damage. Bjorn, how do you want to do this?
Nice.
I hate when you go inside my head. And I would like to not cleave his head from the top, but sink my axe in and hold it while his body drops down.
You do that as your axe flies through the air, and he actually has mirror image. But instead of that, what I will say will happen, because that is more interesting, is that you see, in the moment you connect and you see the flesh being torn in his neck area, as the head is separated from the rest of the body, he kind of becomes immaterial. And you see a ring kind of floating in midair as the essence of this being is just sucked into the ring. And it falls on the deck. Clunk, 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 clunk. As you see your ring now being the home for this mind of this weird mind flayer Noggle.
I've got his spirit, yo. I mean, technically you need to be attuned to do that as well, but this is more flavor, so.
This is fun, yeah.
Also, it's a mind flare. They're super psychic.
Precisely. He can do mind magic, right?
Now I can fuck with this guy constantly.
And it's literally his name, so...
Yeah.
Precisely. Alright, Safiz, you see the guy over there. Give me a perception check with advantage, if you're wearing your goggles.
Yeah, I have been since I was using them to scout on ahead. Where's my character sheets? There it is. Perception. A
Nat 20?
30. Nat 20 for a total of 30.
Nat 20 for a total of 30. Just running, but low, kind of going from rock to rock, completely keeping up with this guy behind him. You see a large kind of black scaled figure with a large sword just kind of almost getting to this guy. The assassin in front of him has not, or in front of the Dragonborn has not seen his pursuer behind him. You know who this is. This is your old mentor, Saldin.
Yeah. Safiz is caught severely off guard by this. Alright, well, it being Safiz's turn.
Yes.
He'll move over here to Norgal and just kind of briefly speak with him. Safiz counts one more, and he points over towards the assassin, where he sees the assassin. And then pointing over to the ship. Safiz hopes you have a way to deal with this fire, yes?
No.
Safiz thinks you should start getting the people in the ship out of the ship, yes? And then Safiz, without waiting for a response, will start flying off this way. Using his action and bonus action to dash, this way such that he's still, or actually he's still really low on health. Never mind. He will, instead of dashing that far distance, will dash to the cliff and use a bonus action to hide like underneath some of the crevices and stuff, so as to be in cover from the assassin.
Sure.
With a 24 for stealth.
24 for stealth. Okay, I will give him a perception check. He does not see you at all.
Wonderful.
All right. Theus, what happens to you as you come to back again?
It's
After
the end of
the-
my turn, right?
Yes.
Okay. I look, I saw what Bjorn did. At the end of my turn, I give a thumbs up to Bjorn, and then this was my turn. It's the end of my turn. I can't do anything else.
All right.
Actually, can I? No, it's end of my turn. I can't. I can't speak. It's not.
Oust, you're up.
Okay. I don't think I'm entirely aware of Sophis' intentions with the guy.
No,
I mean, I wouldn't be at all. So I'm gonna just start. I just start blasting from across the cliffs at the assassin with my Eldritch Blasts.
Go ahead and do 2 attacks with disadvantage, because we'll just say this is long range. I think technically you can't, but what the hell?
Oh, okay, yeah, sorry. Right, sorry, that was me thinking he's on the map. In which case, if that's the case, then I will... Oh yeah, fuck it, I'll do it anyway. Why not? When in Rome. When in Cophonia. Simply because Cophonians do.
What is the Imperium?
There we go. 24 and a 22.
24 and 11,
Oh,
because
sorry,
you have
yes.
disadvantage on it.
Because disadvantage, yeah.
First one hits him. He stumbles for a little bit. The other one goes. It would have hit him, but because he stumbles, it goes clear above his head. You see how he reacts. He reacts by shooting towards you with his crossbow. Also with disadvantage, a 19 to hit.
That hits. Imagine if he kills me now. That'd be funny.
Go ahead and give me a Constitution save.
Yeah. Okay. Constitution save. Flop.
Oh,
Natural one.
damn! You take 5 piercing damage and 22 poison damage as
I'm
the
down.
bolt gets you in the ribs. You can feel the fire burning, and then the last thing you see before you lose consciousness is just this.
Oh.
Can you describe this dragonborn, Saphis? What does he look like?
He is large. Almost. How tall is Bjorn?
Bjorn is, I don't know, how tall is Bjorn?
In human language, he is 2 meters and maybe 10 centimeters.
All right. In strictly inferior units, how much is that? That's like 7. It's like
Yeah,
6.5
feet.
feet.
Yeah, Bjorn is 6.5, 7 feet, right?
He's closer to 7 feet than he is to 6.
Yeah.
Let's
So,
say Bjorn is 7 feet, yeah.
Then in that case, this black dragonborn has probably a good head and shoulders on Bjorn.
Nice.
Like being just over 7 feet tall, and is probably about as well built as Bjorn too. Maybe a little less developed because Bjorn is just all strength. But he is a massive specimen of dragonborn. His scales are dusty and worn, almost like they've been buffed but haven't been polished yet. And he's wearing these old tattered leathers and silks, not unlike Saphis. And he has a collection of hand axes, javelins, and knives decorating several pieces of his armor. Right now, as he's kind of moving up on this other assassin, he has probably his in one hand a javelin and another hand a hand axe. His head itself is, well, most dragonborns kind of had a flatter snout and these tendrils. Saladin is very traditionally draconic. He has a much more pronounced snout and kind of horns coming back out, much more half dragon looking than he is dragonborn looking. He is altogether very draconic looking.
As you see Saladin, this huge dragonborn come, he gains on this guy. He dodges out of the way of the mist Eldritch Blast as the assassin is reaching out his arm to shoot the hand crossbow, the hand axe takes off the hand by the forearm, and the shock, the look of shock, it just is evident even from so far away on the assassin's face, as Saladin just Sparta kicks him over the edge of the cliff and follows it up with a javelin that gets this guy straight in the abdomen as he just plunges into the water below. As he stops and gets his breath and says, "You can come up from down there, boy. I've been looking for you for a while now." And I think that's where we will take a break.